Judges, distinguished guests, co-debaters, fellow students, ladies and gentlemen, all other protocol observed. I send you good tidings of peace and harmony, the greetings of the people of Jannah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. It's a great honor to be here today on a huge platform such as this to debate on the motion, should students be required to wear uniforms in school, and I, Swajafu, stand strongly against the motion. Firstly, let us take a look at the definition of a uniform. A uniform is defined as a distinct outfit intended to identify those who wear it as members of a specific group. Mr. Chairman, academic excellence should be the main aim of every school or educational setup, and not the way students dress. Students should be allowed to wear whatever they deem fit and suitable to enhance academic performance. So uniforms are not necessary or required to be worn by students. My opponents may argue that when students wear uniforms, they look decent. I know they will agree with me that the maintenance and care of uniforms is time wasting, as time exhausted into the special treatment of uniforms could be put into studies. Economic hardship is another major reason why I'm speaking against the motion. Should students be required to wear uniforms in school? The purchasing of fabrics for making uniforms and the sewing of the uniforms costs a lot and becomes a burden on parents whose children are admitted in schools. Mr. Chairman, the education is better or more important than the uniforms. Therefore, when students put on whatever they feel like wearing, the burden and whole hassle and bustle surrounding the purchasing and making of uniforms will be cut off. Again, my proponents will say that the school uniforms help in easy identification, but I beg to differ based on their... Mr. Chairman, again, my proponents will say that the school uniforms help in easy identification based on their arguments, but I beg to differ. Mr. Chairman, let us all examine critically this scenario whereby a natural disaster like earthquake or flood, fire outbreak breaks out in the school, God forbid.
Can
we imagine how difficult it would be for parents or family members to identify their wards among similarly dressed students? But when students are allowed to wear whatever they feel like wearing, their families know what they are wearing, that is, the type or color of attire, and can easily rescue them from such occurrences. Also, Mr. Chairman, school uniforms are a bit harder to go shopping for because some clothing shops do not stock the required uniform pieces and have to go store hunting. Also, some schools have logos on their uniforms and can only be ordered from a specific company, and those companies charge slightly high prices. With uniforms, you cannot show originality because anyone just dresses the same. We can also say it does not help clothing stores to get more money, which is bad for the economy, because the students are to be using uniforms over and over, and the only time they have to wear their regular clothes are during weekends or perhaps when they are home. Mr. Chairman, I would like to end on this note by urging you all to join me in opposing the motion, should uniforms be worn in schools. Thank you.